I'm Dr. Bonnie from the Cosmetical Mental Center here in West Palm Beach, Florida, and we are talking about SculpSure, so we're doing a SculpSure Live on Facebook. This is Carol. Carol is our SculpSure technician, and what she's doing is hooking up our patient to have the SculpSure treatment. The SculpSure is a fat reduction, spot fat reduction for areas that are hard to eliminate on your own with your diet and your exercise, and areas that you get a little bit frustrated with. So we can actually knock some of that out with the SculpSure machine. It is a 1060 nanometer laser that goes right to the fat and it keeps the skin cool. What Carol was doing now was she was putting on this lotion that will actually keep these little pads in contact with the skin, so they're cooling the skin the entire time that the treatment is going on. You will feel a bit of heat, but it's not bad. The heat is actually penetrating down to 1.5 centimeters into the fat layer while the skin is cooled. If you were to pull one of these pads off while the treatment is in process, or while the treatment would stop, but you would also feel that the skin is extremely cool. So that's why we have a nice cool basis to protect the skin. So there's no damage to the skin, there's no damage to the nerves, there's nothing that can happen to some of the other fat reducers because they just penetrate right through the skin. So this is why SculpSure is an actually, probably, I feel, superior product to most of the other fat reducers. And it's virtually painless. You have some sensations of heat, then you have sensations of cool. Heat, cool. And just when you think it's starting to get a little hot, all of a sudden you're like, oh, the cool is there. And it's very tolerable. The treatment itself is 25 minutes. You can do anything for 25 minutes. And Carol has been doing this for quite some time, so she's really an expert at setting people up. And I do know, though, with these fat reducers, there are questions that people have. So what are some of the questions that we might have?
Is SculpSure for fat loss or weight loss?
That's something people will come in for, and they will want to know, can I lose all of this stuff with this? We know what our metabolism is about. You've got fat cells that you're born with, fat cells stay there. So what happens when you gain weight is your fat cells get bigger. When you lose weight, they shrink. So what we're actually doing with SculpSure is destroying some of those fat cells in the area where it's actually going. So what happens when you gain weight is your other fat cells are going to get bigger. This is not a weight loss whatsoever. It is in conjunction with a healthy lifestyle, meaning you get some activity, you get some workout, you get some exercise, and you watch what you eat because it will not lose weight. What it is for is those spot areas. And many times the spot areas, be it the bra fat here, the abdomen, the lower abdomen's tough, the flanks are tough, and the indication also for inner thighs and the outer thighs. Those are areas that a lot of people, through heredity, have a hard time losing the fat in those areas.
Will SculpSure work for me?
SculpSure will work on anybody as long as there's fat in that area. We have some patients that they're super fit anyway, and you just can't pinch anything, and really SculpSure is not going to do anything for that. It's not going to destroy your muscle, it's only going to destroy the fat that's there. So it will work for anybody that has a little bit of fat in that particular area. It will destroy it during the procedure, and then over time, your body will just kind of absorb that.
What are the benefits of SculpSure?
SculpSure, compared to some of the other products out on the market, it's much more tolerable than a lot of the other ones. Some of the heat devices get really hot and they're very hard to handle. And this one has a cooling application, so your skin is always protected. There are no nerve damage effects. It also has a little bit of a radius around those pads that it's getting some of that energy. So you're not going to end up with an area where you're just losing this fat right here. You're going to be losing it around this area. So it turns out smooth. The other thing is that even though the skin is cooled, once you take that off, that heat has to escape from the fat layer. So as that heat is escaping, you get some skin tightening because it has to go somewhere in your skin. Collagen, elastin respond to heat, and that's why you get some tightening with this particular one, but you're not going to with others.
What should I expect during and after the SculpSure treatment?
During the SculpSure treatment, actually, Carol is really good at entertaining people because you have 25 minutes of just kind of hanging out and just not doing too much of anything. And you're like, oh, what should we talk about? So Carol has a lot of stories, and she's able to get patients very involved in what getting through the process. What you do feel, as I explained a little bit earlier, is you're going to have 20 seconds of heat and then 10 seconds of cool, and 20 seconds of heat and 10 seconds of cool. And if you remember that old adage about putting the frog in the water and heating up the water slowly. Once you're through about 10 cycles of this, you're like, oh, it's over already. Okay. And then you have a little bit of time where you're like, okay, I don't really feel much of anything. That's how most people feel it. I felt it myself, and that's what it was after the first couple cycles of the heat and cool. Of course, I was talking at the same time, being entertained. So it really wasn't a bad process at all. It just kind of went, in 25 minutes is done like that. In the beginning, though, you do have a little bit of a warm-up period. First you're cool, and then you start to feel heat rise a little bit. And then after that, you start getting used to it, and not feel.
How many treatments will I need?
Everybody tends to need at least 2, because you're really kind of, if you think about, here's your fat layer. Let's just say your fat is, here's 100%. You're going to lose 25% of that. Now this becomes, after the 6 to 12 weeks, this becomes the 100%. So you still have fat in there. And then if you get another treatment, you're going to lose another 25% of that. So now your fat layer is much smaller. And so you really lost like 50 from the beginning, but you just end up losing some of the fat in there, but not all of it. So you do need 2 treatments on the average. Some people require 3, because some people have very large areas that they just have a lot of bulk in the area, like I can talk about saddlebags, and they have a lot of bulk in that area, so they're going to need extra treatments to get there.
When will I see results, and how long will they last?
The cool thing about SculpSure is that the treatment is permanent. When you lose those fat cells, like in the beginning when I talked about, you lose fat cells from here. It's kind of like lipo. The fat cells are gone. They're not coming back. You don't manufacture any new fat cells, but the fat loss in that area is permanent. Now, the fat that's remaining, that little, the 50% that is gone or still there, actually, those fat cells can enlarge if you decided to gain quite a bit of weight. We're not going to do that, though. We're not going to gain the weight. We're just going to keep where we are. So the results are permanent, not just because you're continuing to have a healthy lifestyle, but because those fat cells are actually gone. Can you gain in other areas? Yes. It doesn't make you gain in other areas unless you gain weight. If you gain weight and you start eating poorly, some fat cells have to enlarge. This is actually permanent.
Can I resume normal activities quickly?
There is 0 downtime with this. You're just slightly pink after we take off the applicators, and you can resume normal activities right away. There is nothing to worry about. It's a very, very easy procedure to do at lunchtime. A lot of people will do a lunchtime procedure.
And what areas can I treat?
On label, we have the abdomen, the flanks, and the inner and outer thighs. And the back up for the bra area is kind of a big area that people have. Those are on label. However, you can treat pretty much anything where there's significant fat to treat. We do end up doing arms. We do end up doing the whole area here. We do inner thighs. We do knee area because a lot of people have that little bit of fat in there in the knee area. So we end up doing those areas. But they're very effective wherever you choose to do it, as long as there's fat there. If there's not fat there, it's just not going to work.
How much does something like this cost?
Normally, our treatments are $1,600 for a treatment. That's 4 pads. So we can put 4 pads wherever we need to put pads. However, as Carol's going to describe,
we are, for today, if you're interested, the 4 pads, 1 treatment is $1,000. And remember, you get 30% around this area. So you would be able to get, it's quite a deal other than the $1,600. The one thing I do want to say is we like to treat to complete. So if we were working on Susan here and we were going to do a complete treatment, we would do 4 here, we would do 4 here, and we would do the waist. And then between 6 to 12 weeks, you would see a significant change. And then if we were able to do that again, it would be great. Diet, drinking water, exercising, it all works together. But we just don't do one area and then off you go. We want you to have results, so you need to treat to complete.
and we have had a lot of happy patients.
A lot of happy patients.
So today, for this event, if you want to get some areas treated, it is only $1,000. You don't have to come today, you can just pay today, and then you can have it anytime before September 12th.
Come see me.
And how do I schedule a consultation?
All you do is you call Anushka Cosmetical Center, which is 561-820-8055 and just ask for a consultation. Consultations are free. Consultations are always free. We'll actually look at you, give you an estimate of perhaps how many treatments you may require, what areas you might want to require, and that's it.
We'll make a plan.
All right.
Love to see you.
Thank you.